Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. Master, there are 8 fetters with which man is bound: shame, hatred, fear, pride of caste, hesitation, the desire to conceal, and so on. These are the fetters that bind. Fetters and bondages are different. Bondage. Now, these are what I have put on myself. I have limited myself. Now, a child came. He is born, I think, perhaps in US, and is there in US. Small boy. How much their parents, mother and grandmother, try to make that child bow down. It doesn't. Not that it doesn't like it. No hatred, no this one, no contempt, no understanding. But mother says, bow down. No. They could not make him. That the child has, from childhood, he has bound himself. Why should I bow down? A kind of hesitation, shrinking from that act. Because that from child it has not been born with humility, love, compassion. It has born, I am a prince-like awareness. All are my subjects. I am there. I may not be king, but I am a prince. All must respect me, but I need not respect anyone. That kind of awareness. If a child is born, first thing is universal love, sacrifice. These are to be brought into the just newborn child onwards. The all negative understandings, negative things, you have to completely eliminate. And positive things, because we are born with our past. Before a child is born, there is a cause of birth. The cause of birth is the previous pending forces of previous lives that is working out. Now it comes to by taking birth, it's coming to this world with another software, which is converting the whole version of the world in the old style of understanding. A particular version of the world it has developed, lives after lives, that is continuing here now. With birth he displays all. Now you see a chick of chicken born, how it never enters into water. Duck's chick, how it's small, coming out of egg, it loves to enter into water. It's nature. It has come to that, it is born to that duck because of the nature it has acquired, and to move in the water. The other one, because of its nature, like a hen, it is born to hen to move on the earth without entering into water. It dislikes water, it cannot enter, it doesn't want to enter. But this duck chick runs into water. The moment it sees, slips into it. What has been the cause to be born that like that is the tendency it has developed. So like that, when the child is born, some negativity, some positivity will be there. It won't be one totally positive or negative, but the degree of existence of these two factors will be different. In one, the positivity may be more, negativity may be less. In other, negativity may be more. The percentage goes on differing from person to person. But when the child is born, the duty of its mother, especially mother, the parents both have to participate, but mother is more responsible because it is totally dependent on mother and is intimate with mother, born of her, a part of her existence as if. So she must see the slightest negativity is present, that negativity is removed and positivity is preserved, and then positivity is to be added and is to be protected from all negativity entering into it, that it will be very easy. So those things which by my own defect or shortcoming I have borne myself, lajja, grana, bhai, all these things, jati, Sri Ramakrishna is telling, bound, shame, hatred, fear, pride of caste, hesitation, and desire to conceal, secretiveness, and so forth. When these are fallen, how simple. Everything is making him complex, breaking the complexity and become simple, guileless, pure, divine. So that is the aim. Sri Ramakrishna sang, Mother, this is the grief that sorely grieves me, my heart, that even with thee for mother, though I am wide awake, there should be a robbery in my house. He is fully awake, and mother is guarding the whole area in which he is living. Yet there was a robbery. I am dependent on you. You are my power. That's the only thing I have. But how did this? Suddenly a desire comes within. Where from that desire came? A desire comes and I yield to it, that desire. I am taking the name of you. Where from that desire came? Either to eat or to move or to go or to enjoy or to possess. Where from that greed came? Where from that fear came? What's going to happen me tomorrow? I am going to be old. Nobody is there. What happened to your dependence on God? How did that thought came in you? That slowly, one by one, they show their ugly faces of these are what I have acquired myself, and I have to remove this myself. But birth and death, I cannot remove. The bondages which bound by nature and which I cannot remove is called bondages, which I bound myself with my own hand and which I am supposed to remove and irremovable by me is called fetters. So shame, hesitation, all these become a part of the fetters. He continued, in the world's busy marketplace, O Shyama, thou art flying kites, high up they soar on the wind of hope, held fast by Maya's string. Their frames are human skeletons. Their sails of the three gunas made, but all their curious workmanship is merely for ornament. Upon the kite setting, thou hast rubbed the manja paste of the worldliness, so as to make each straining strand all the more sharp and strong. Out of 100,000 kites, the best of but one or two break free, and thou dost laugh and clap thy hands, O Mother, watching them. On favoring winds, says Ramprasad, the kites set loose will speedily be borne away to the infinite across the sea of the world. Master, Maya strain means wife and children. Now the song goes this way. The world's busy marketplace. So many things are happening. One is giving something, taking something. It's a constant place where we exchange. We exchange knowledge, we exchange material, we exchange so many things in our life. And that so many things are happening. Each is giving his best to the world. Each is giving all that he wants, including knowledge and understanding, up to the highest knowledge of Brahman. So many things are happening in our lives. Now, that question, this looks like a marketplace where we all have met. We are producing things, we are exchanging things, even progeny, we are building up. It is something like an investment, capital investment I am going to make. So all this, if you see, it is like a marketplace. There, O Shama, thou art flying kites high up. Each one, each soul is like flying in the marketplace. In this world having come. Each soul you can see is floating, flying in this world with hopes. I will be one day going to be that. When a child is going to school, what all hopes it will have as it is growing and nearing the finishing the education, college days. He sees, what is this? I am going to be like an engineer. I am going to be a doctor. Hopes. The soul is soaring like with hopes. Sometimes the wind blows downward. It again comes down. It picks up itself when the wind becomes favorable. Life is like that. Going up and down, snake and ladder like. So that is how they moves. Wind of hope, up they soar in the wind of hope, held fast by the Maya string. How the string is what makes it fly. If you leave, if string gets cut, it flies away. It is holding. Now this and this is correcting whole thing. Now if it is slightly tendency is downward, this. Now I start losing hopes in my life. Again that string is pulled. I again start flying up. These small desires and all things sometimes go down, and this Maya again presents another thing. I am losing my business. Immediately I thought, why not I enter into another that business that is giving me more? I am finding this family lot of pain giving to me. I will enter somewhere. I will go somewhere and live separately. How that thought comes, you see. There, one Maya, when one Maya has hit, he wants to escape by holding on to the another Maya. This is the world. The Maya string is holding it sore. It doesn't allow it to fall down. Falling down is freedom from the nature. But, and then the Maya string, and their frames are human skeletons. The whole Sthula, Sukshma, Karana, Sharira is built on that skeleton. Like the kites, the base, small sticks, strong sticks are put, and then the papers or whatever material they want to use, it is stuck to that. And it is releasing the energy, it is shining, it is glowing. All the colors, putting on the colors. You must see the kite competitions, varieties, like birds and like so many things, dinosaurs and all you can see flying in the sky. Like that, various forms, various things they do. It is built on sticks, skeleton, and all things are put there. But all their curious workmanship is just ornamental, is merely for ornamentation, just to show off. It has no other purposes than to show itself. Because some kind of pleasure it may give to the ignorant. It is a joy, of course, but it is not going to help it to move towards the divine or manifest the inner divinity. Of course, later on we can convert anything into a power which takes us to the divine. Upon the kite strings, thou hast rubbed the manja paste of worldliness. Manja paste is the glass is taken and powdered. When the glass is powdered, sharp edges come. In that gum is put, and over the thread it is smeared. And this thread not only makes the kite fly, but when another kite comes near, it is able to cut the other string. He moves this in such a way, the other string must get cut. Competition. It wants to compete to go ahead. Other kites may know, my kite alone must be shining. That is why we use the manja paste to cut the other kites that are flying. Of worldliness, cutthroat competitions, so as to make each string stand all the more sharp and strong. The one who survives all this, the other man is very clever. He has not put the manja, but he somehow releases and pulls it so that this string will not touch his string. It is a knack. Sometimes people run to see that the other string doesn't touch. Especially wind makes it move here, there. Out of 100,000 kites, at the best, 1 or 2 break free. and thou dost laugh and clap thy hands. 1 or 2 gets, and it, where does it go? It enters into open sky of infinite dimensions. And thou dost laugh and clap thy hands, O Mother, watching them. It is realization. It has got realization. It has got realization. On favoring winds, says Ram Prasad, the kites set loose will speedily be borne away into the winds. Very strong winds come sometimes. Windy day only we fly the kites, and when the strong wind comes, the our thread reel won't be sufficient. It takes. My thread ends and it enters into the infinity. It doesn't break, but your string is over. On favoring winds, says Ram Prasad, the kites set loose, will speedily be borne away to the infinite across the sea of worldliness. Worldliness, it crosses, the sea it crosses and goes away unseen. Shankaracharya goes with his disciples after enlightenment. He wants to give the supreme knowledge to the world, and he goes on the great journey across the whole area of Hindustan and succeeding, transforming people to go in the path of the eternal knowledge and wisdom, cross the limits of nature, enter into the realm transcendental. Then his disciples, 4 disciples, will be moving with him from place to place. Then the end is nearing. Now he wants to make them settle down properly to continue the mission. He selects 4 corners of India, the north, south, east and west. 4 mutts he establishes, sends the 4 disciples there, and himself goes to Himalayas. And with many devotees, perhaps the disciples also were there last. When he goes to the Himalayas, he starts walking, where disciples said no human can go. He's climbing the glaciers, still traveling, small, like he was looking majestic, huge body is going far away. People only stand there with folded hands looking at him entering the depths of the Himalayas. He climbs, the horizon is far away. He starts becoming smaller, a dot and disappears. Enlightenment. World is nothing, body is nothing. The soul has realized it is eternal. It knows it is immortal. Now, what does it matter? Just like you are there in a dream world, you are asleep, you entered a dream, a heavenly place you went, and you are there, and that was your kingdom. You are the king. Everything was going on nicely. Everything is flourishing. And you are honored, you are respected. You have all the powers and majesty. Everything is going on nicely. Suddenly dream breaks, you wake up. Where is that kingdom? Where the heavenly place? What happened? Disappeared. Like that, enlightenment, we immediately understand this world which I was seeing was not at all there. It was all God was playing his Leela as this universe. Every bit was God, like every object in dream was mind. Here it was one reality. And I entered into the dream of waking and identified with a body and this whole world and things started looking as real for me. Now the time has come that the dream has gone away and I am awake to eternal existence of being myself a ocean of bliss, a ocean of peace, and ocean of total freedom from all bondages and sufferings forever. I have transcended everything. So that enlightenment, how it will be, that is the kite broken, loosened, left loose in the strong wind of Vidya Maya. That is Vidya Maya. The whole Maya that was Manja and all this kite and everything was Avidya Maya. The strong wind that comes and snaps away the string from your hand and it goes off into the infinity. That wind is Vidya Maya, which gives you enlightenment. That is the song Sri Ramakrishna sings. Then, Master, Maya string means wife and children. Upon the kite string, thou hadst rubbed the manja paste of worldliness. Worldliness means woman and gold. Now, here, wife and children and woman and gold. The things, wife and children, doesn't mean physically the wife and children. The attachment I have, a person has wife and child, but he knows it belongs to God and is only a caretaker. God has provided this. God has given this to me to take care. Then it is not wife and children. He is responsible for it. All his responsibility is doing and is not belonging. He is taking care of the body as the instrument of God. Given that instrument, I have to transcend the nature and go. If the right understanding of the things are there, it never becomes the bondage, source of bondage. Wife and children are there, I am there for them. They are not. I have not kept them for me. Then they are no more. They are my things belonging to God which I have to take care and return. It was never mine, it will never be mine. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.